Hi, my name's Nicholas Van Horik, and I'm so excited to be able to apply for the Startmate accelerator program. Right now, 770 million people lack access to energy worldwide, and with global temperatures rising, along with that sea levels, this distribution of energy is going to become even harder as places become more isolated from the grid. So how do we solve this terrifying global issue? Just bear with me for just 1 second. When I was 13 years old, I built a laser that lit a piece of paper on fire across a room. I became obsessed and mesmerized with this, so much so that I dedicated 6 years of my life to studying engineering, electrical engineering, and finance at the University of Queensland. While I was at university, I was fortunate enough to receive a full scholarship to live in Silicon Valley for a month and a half. While I was there, I networked with the best, and I learned how a company called Tech was transmitting energy wirelessly with lasers in a room. After hearing this, I immediately thought back of when I was only just 13 and I built that high-powered laser in my garage. I imagined a future of lasers shining up into the sky and beaming down energy globally, or a constellation of satellites collecting solar energy and beaming energy to the most vulnerable communities in the world. So where did I go from here? I knew I had to do something about this. So I applied to Startmate and became a fellow in the winter of 22. And I learned all about how businesses run and how the VC world operates within Australia. I was also fortunate enough to network with some of the brightest minds thanks to Startmate. I was also accepted into the Blackbird ProtoStars program, where I was given a $1,000 grant to build an MVP for this laser, because again, lasers are my passion and this is what I'm super obsessed and excited about. And this MVP was super cool because it transmitted about 125 watts of laser power into the sky. I showed this MVP to a few people and it gained a lot of traction. One firm in France called Exxon offered an expression of intent to buy this technology to power their solar-powered drone. Also, the managing director of Summit, which is a fund that attracts capital raisings through private offices and families around the world, was keen to demonstrate this MVP and show potential investors. This market validation has allowed me to create a roadmap for how I think this technology could be scaled. Upon receiving Startmate's pre-seed funding, I would completely redefine my MVP, making it 100 times more powerful, improving the tracking, and also having the money to develop the photovoltaic panels to be able to harness this energy when it's beamed up to the laser. This would make our company commercially viable, as we could sell this to companies to power drones remotely, which can be used for surveillance, humanitarian aid, and a slew of other things. The problem that I said at the start, and that is to address the distribution of energy. We can position satellites globally to harness the sun, collect that energy, and send it to the most vulnerable communities in the world. With Blackbird's $1,000 grant, I was able to build a laser that has enough energy to power a drone up to 15 meters in the sky. And also I was able to develop a tracking software that enables us to control a target remotely to shoot that beam and control that beam. Imagine $120,000 and me and a group of professionals going full-time could create. Investing in this will not only give Startmate an opportunity to fix one of the biggest global issues right now, but it will also allow me as a founder to pursue my purpose and passion in life. And I'm really confident that we can do something beautiful here. Thank you.